welcome to a wet afternoon here in Osaka. So today now the Kari and I are heading out on our next adventure. So we are going to Shanghai, China. Kari, tanashimi? Yes, so today then we are flying from Kansai Airport to Shanghai with ANA. So this will be our first time to take an ANA flight. So I think that'll be quite exciting. We know that ANA is one of the top ranked airlines in the world, so we'll be very excited for their flight. It'll only be a 3-hour flight from Kansai to Shanghai. So it might not be the exact same experience as a flight from, let's say, Tokyo to Europe or America, but I still think it'll be very, very good nonetheless. So we are at Shin Imamiya Station here in Osaka. Getting to Kansai Airport is very easy. There are two ways you can go. One, you can take the JR line, so that goes from Osaka Station to Tennoji and then on to Kansai Airport from there. Or you can take the Nankai line from Namba or Shin Imamiya, where we are, and that'll take you straight to Kansai Airport. There are two types of trains that go there, the normal express trains and the limited express trains. So normal express trains, the JR line takes about an hour from over an hour from Osaka and about 15 minutes from Tennoji. Or the limited express train takes about 40 minutes from Tennoji, or possibly just under an hour from Osaka. And the Nankai line, the express train, takes about 45 minutes from Namba, or about 40 minutes maybe from Shin Imamiya to get to Kansai Airport. Or the limited express train takes about 35 minutes. So the limited express train is more expensive and it only runs once an hour, or maybe twice an hour depending on the times. So we're taking the limited express rapid today from Shin Imamiya. So it's going to be kind of like a first class train on a 35-minute first class train. So we will see you on the train. So now we have arrived at Kansai Airport. So now we're going to take a look at the screen here for our flight. So here's our flight ANA. So we're going to go to check-in desk B. So the departing time is 4:05. So we have about just over 2 hours to check in our bags and to take a look around. So let's head to check-in desk B. Let's go this way. So check-in desk B. So it doesn't look like there's much of a line. So I think we'll be probably in and out here pretty quickly. So let's go drop off our bags then. So we're flying economy class today, so we're just going to go to the regular economy baggage drop. So let's drop off our bags and we'll see you when we get these bags gone. Okay, so now we have gotten through security and I've gotten through immigration now. So we've arrived at the waiting area. So this whole waiting area has now been completely renovated and it's completely different than it was just 6 months ago. You know, for anybody who has come through Kansai Airport before, you can take a look around and see how much this has changed. It's quite nice now. It's good to see that the airport has gotten this renovation. So we are flying. We're flying ANA, and we're going to gate number 1, which will be in that direction there. So we'll take a walk down. Maybe we can take a look at some airplanes out the window. So let's go down this way, and we'll see what there is. See what it. Okay, so now we're in the waiting area now to board our flight. So unfortunately, our flight has been delayed for about half an hour because it hasn't actually arrived from Shanghai yet. So right now it's about 3:35 or so. So flight time was supposed to be at 4:05, but now it's been pushed to 4:30. So we have to wait here for another, I don't know, another hour perhaps for the plane to arrive, get the passengers out, and then get us on. So it's about 25-30 minutes isn't too long, but still annoying to have a delay. So walking through the new departure area was quite nice, and it was very lovely to see the new layout and just the newness of the airport. I think so too. It has gotten much prettier, which is I think we're very long overdue for this airport. So I don't think Kansai has had an upgrade ever since it opened 30 years ago. So it's good to see now that all this is happening. So it makes walking through the airport, or just the overall airport experience, a bit more enjoyable, which is very, very good. So we're just going to sit here and wait for our flight to arrive, and then we'll see you when it's time. We'll see you on the plane. So see you there. After an hour and a half of waiting, we finally got on board our flight. So the flight was delayed first off because the plane was delayed coming in from Shanghai, and then it was further delayed because of congestion at Shanghai airport. So that was very, very annoying. But now we are finally ready to board, and we're on the plane now, and we can show you around. So the cabin space is actually quite very blue in going with the ANA colours. So legroom is actually very, very good. I can stretch my legs all the way to the end, which is fantastic. And for a 3-hour flight, we even get we get a blanket, no pillow though, but maybe we don't need that. And they also have these headphones here, so we'll see what these look like on how these work on the entertainment system later. Speaking of the entertainment system, let's see what we have here. So let's take a look at some films that they've got. So let's see the. Now I can't show you that anymore. But, okay, so let's take a look at the selection here. I actually don't recognize quite a lot of these films, actually. All the Spider-Man, Mario, Little Mermaid. Yeah, of course I recognize these. But yeah, there's I don't know. There's a selection seems okay. Barbie's pretty new, and Haunting in Venice. That's it. I'm kind of curious about that. Seems to be a lot of more recent releases, like Disney's Haunted Mansion and another announcement. So just keep looking here, and there's Meg too, Megan, Flash. I'd actually heard that the foreign movie selection on ANA flights can be quite limited, but I'm actually quite surprised. They actually have quite a reasonable selection here, and I'm quite impressed. So, but for a 3-hour flight, we'll only have time to watch maybe one film. So, but we've actually got quite a nice selection here. So I'm very happy with that. The screen's very responsive, and it works very well, I think. So we'll see what the ANA headphones are like when we start watching some films. Of course, let's come on down here. So we also got the usual tray table for a drink. I'm not sure if there's going to be a meal service on this flight, but if there is, well, there's your typical tray table. And some storage space as well, a flight card and such. And cabin attendant came and gave me a pillow. So it's actually not a bad little pillow. I think it'll do the job. Not that I'll sleep on the flight, but you know. And then the usual armrests, and well, this one's very loose. I think it needs to be repaired. And the reclines quite nicely for economy class. So that's very, very good. So we're actually taxiing right now. If you actually turn the camera to the window, we're actually starting to taxi. So you'll get a nice Kansai sunset. Actually, the weather actually cleared up quite nicely towards the later end of the afternoon. So then we are now. So you can clearly see we're ready to take off. So we are going to see you when we arrive in Shanghai. See you there. it to our hotel here in Shanghai. So the weather here in Shanghai tonight is very, very cold. It's only about, I don't know, 1 or 2 degrees right now, so it's much colder than Osaka. So the flight was very short, 2.5 to 3 hours, somewhere around there, and it was a very pleasant flight. ANA met my expectations, and even for a short 2.5, 3 hour flight, we were given a meal service, but there was no menu or anything to choose from. We all had the same chicken katsudon, and for economy class, it was very, very good. かりんどう思った?
よかった。
So it was pretty good. So ANA lived up to their reputation for providing good food, even on a short international flight. We were very, very satisfied. It was the flight was a bit bumpy. There was some turbulence, but other than that, the flight was good and smooth. So good job, ANA. So now we're going to get ready to call it, to relax for a little bit and then go to sleep. So tomorrow we're going to spend tomorrow at Shanghai Disneyland and Sunday as well. So we're going to be we're here until Monday, and we're going to spend all of Saturday and Sunday at Shanghai Disneyland, and we want to explore everything and see all they have to offer, especially the new Zootopia area, which just opened up just before Christmas last year. So Kari and I are very, very excited to see this new Zootopia area. Kari, どう思う?
楽しみ。
Yeah. So then we will call it a night here. So I hope you guys enjoyed our little trip from Osaka to Shanghai. So please thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow at Shanghai Disneyland. Good night.